Fairmount Park, I think. I think I'm on the trail. And look at this. What is this? Ooh, makes me think of the Blair Witch Project. Pretty much anytime I see a stack of sticks, I automatically always think of the Blair Witch Project. Fantastic marketing when whoever did that movie. So whenever I see twigs, I just automatically think Blair Witch Project. It's a trail. If you go over yonder, that's where the Rocky statue is. It's also called the Philadelphia Museum of Art. I'm right off this trail at Fairmount Park. I had to water some of these plants. You know what I do when I go for my car ride? I do nothing but drink seltzer water. I load up like a camel and I just drink. Because when I go out and about, it's kind of hard when, you're doing the scootski wootskis. It's kind of hard to have like a 1 liter bottle of seltzer water hanging out of your pocket. Man, this is nice. Look at all the leaves. This ain't too bad. Ooh, I don't know. Look at the chunks of concrete missing off the side. Oh boy. I thought they were fixing the infrastructure. This reminds me, this is what I think Allentown should look like because of the Billy Joel song. Train tracks. Don't know if they're active. There's a train tunnel somewhere around here. Oh my God. This can't be passing regulations. What bridge am I on? Who owns this bridge? Wow, it's at Pennsylvania and 29th Street, Pennsylvania Ave. I feel like every city has a Pennsylvania Ave. I think Allentown has one. I just got back from Allentown. That's why if you're new to the channel, I don't want you to think like I'm the Allentown captain. I'm the Philly captain. Yeah, I'm thinking this is part of the old railroad. Either Reading Railroad or Pennsylvania Railroad. I don't know who owns this bridge, but they better. Oh man. That's concrete and steel. I don't think it's very. I don't feel unsafe up here, although I probably should. Ooh, that messed with my head right there. See that? Oh, I have a terrible fear of heights. As a matter of fact, I can't do water parks if they have steps where you can see too much. Like you see how you can see in between the steps. If a water slide's like 4 stories in the air and they got those see-through steps, nah, I can't do that. My kids make me do it anyway, and then what I gotta do is sit on the steps like this and then work my way up when it's I think they get a kick out of that more than the actual slide. All right, this is how much seltzer water I've drank in the last 2 days. All right, here we are, Kelly Drive. Kelly Drive is named after the brother of Princess Grace Kelly. She's from Philly. Her family's from Philly. Family of rowers. I think her dad was... There we go. Look at that kid riding on the front of the bike. The dad was an Olympic rower. I think the brother was an Olympic rower. She was a Hollywood actress and princess. Kelly Drive. And today, spring is in the air in the greatest city in the world, Philadelphia. We're behind the Philadelphia Museum of Art. These are the steps that Rocky Balboa made famous. It's also the biggest building in the city of Philadelphia is the Philadelphia Art Museum. Over there is the Fairmount Boardwalk. And my friends, we are here at low tide. We might be able to see some live action. Yee! That's like a turtle sanctuary. Got a lot of people walking, riding, running. Me, I'm scooting. I try not to walk. I do. You know how many steps I walked this month? I've already walked over 300,000 steps in the month of April. I have this app. I kind of dig it. Fairmount Waterworks Trail and Boardwalk. Let's go. How exciting. I think the last 3 times I've been down here, it's been nighttime. Or it's been high tide. I don't think we spent, I believe this was like $6 million, this boardwalk. And one of the reasons they built it was, it was supposed to be like a sanctuary for like 7 species of turtles. And every so often you see a turtle. A lot of the debris, oh, there's a squirrel. A lot of the debris, well, I'm not a hunt, don't be writing book reports, but there was a hurricane 2 or 3 years ago, Hurricane Ida, and this whole area was flooded. Like that trail right over there, the water was all the way up to there. You can, if you want to go into the archives, I made some pretty interesting videos about the floods. And yeah, the whole area was just covered in debris with like sticks and wood, and there was even like abandoned jet skis and boats. It was kind of, city cleaned up pretty quick though. Over there, that's the Schuylkill River. There we go. They have this little bench, and sometimes turtles come and they'll rest on there, or whatever the hell turtles do. But there's nothing there now. What a waste of money. If you go behind the Philadelphia Museum of Art, there's actually a free sculpture museum that you can park your car back here. I think you could park your car here for like 2 hours. It's free. And you can walk around and you can check out this free museum. All sculptures from, I think, around the world. Matter of fact, let me take you around, well, not around the world. Let me take you around the museum in 30 seconds. It's called the Anne Hardencourt Sculpture Garden. It's right behind the Philadelphia Museum of Art, which is right here. And actually, if you go down this ramp, you'll wind up going on the Ben Franklin Parkway. There is an app that you can download, and it's called Museum Without Walls. And it's a free program the city has, and they have like little 4-minute lectures about every piece of artwork up and down, oh no, not up and down the parkway, all around the city of Philadelphia. And during the pandemic, one day I was like, you know what, the museum was closed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do a little art tour. And I walked around and I checked out all the sculptures all around the city. Oh. It's a sculpture from 1975. The most famous sculpture in the city is Rocky Balboa's sculpture. Or is it a sculpture? Is it a statue? What's the difference between a sculpture and a statue? Let me know in the comments. That's a gold statue of Joan of Arc. It took me, one of the great things I learned from doing this YouTube channel, it's not Joan of the Arc, like Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's Joan of Arc. And that is a gold statue of Joan of Arc before the burning, you know. I guess it wouldn't be gold, it would be charred. If you go to the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the entrance is right down this way. And the 18 and under, it's free. And I think the first Sunday of the month is pay what you wish. And if you wish to pay nothing, you just say, they go up to the counter and you'll go, okay, I'm here for a family of 4. And they'll say, okay, well, usually that's about $120. What do you wish to pay? And then they try to guilt you. And I always go, all right, give me $10. I'll do $10. But you can say, oh, I wish to pay nothing. There's also another museum not too far from here down the street called the Rodin Museum. And that's always pay what you wish. Look at the line for the Rocky statue. That's the line for the Rocky statue. Do I feel like doing? I'm not doing it today. You know what? This has been a hustle going on at this statue for, I don't know, as long as I've been doing this YouTube channel, and it's been happening even longer. Yeah. Look at this. This is the Rocky Balboa store. This store is full of nothing but Rocky merchandise, and it's owned. God damn, look at the crowds. This is Sylvester Stallone. I think he has a little bit of the ownership of this store. Ain't that cool? Look at that Rocky trunks. Oh, the Italian stallion jacket. Balboa robes. That's the jacket he got in Rocky 2. He bought this at Nordstrom's Rack at 17th and Chestnut. Yeah, my impression gets loud. I got a Rocky onesies. South Pole, South Jersey. Oh, look at this, the Rocky pancake frying pan. I love it. Oh, there he is, Rambo. There goes the heavyweight belt. Oh, Clubber Lang, Mr. T, Apollo Creed. Hey, man, it's cool. Rambo dolls. So it's good. All right. And look at that, the scooter remains. I went inside there for a good 2 minutes. Do I want to run up the Rocky steps? I'm wearing Crocs. I got the scooter. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, no. Come on, guys. Yeah, you come here all day. The Rocky statue and these steps are like the most visited attraction in the entire city when it comes to tourism. But there are so many people who live in this area who like jog, and this is part of the workout. There you go. And right over here, my mom and dad and I were here for Rocky 6 when they were filming. Rocky was running up the steps with the ugly dog, and me and my mom and dad were standing right over there. We saw Rocky run up the steps. Let's get back to the scooter. Another photograph opportunity right here. It's in November we have like a 5K half marathon type thing called the Rocky Run, and they take up this whole strip of the parkway. It's a nightmare, hon. They take up the traffic. They block up the traffic. There's all types of marathons and stuff. There we go. The fountains are on. I saw the Beach Boys perform every 4th of July. They have a concert here. And I watched the Beach Boys perform on the parkway inside this fountain. Uh-oh. Army. Go over here. Man, check out this field. They used to have a festival every Labor Day weekend on the parkway. It was a festival run by Mr. Jay-Z himself. It was called Made in America. Last year, Lizzo was supposed to be the headliner, and they canceled the festival after Lizzo got canceled for being mean to heavyset people, which isn't that crazy how the world is. And so this Labor Day, they just announced, Mr. Jay-Z, he just announced, guess what? No Made in America festival this year. So I don't know, maybe it's done. I was thinking the Queen Bee herself was going to headline Made in America because she came out with that country album. This ain't Texas. Ugh. Whenever you scroll on the Instagram, it's all you hear is that song. I'm like, what is this song? And then I realize, oh, it's a Beyonce song. That's why isn't it great that she can do whatever the fuck she wants and people will listen to it? It's catchy, you know. This is the skate park behind or in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. I believe Rob Deerdeck had something to do with the creation of the skate park. I could be wrong. Skateboarders, if you go down to Center City, Philadelphia, a lot of the statues would have... Oh, hello, friend. There you go. There you go. Okay, thanks. If you would go into Center City, a lot of the statues would get like this wax rubbing. There was a park called Love Park, which still exists, but it was what do you call it? They redid it, so it doesn't have that much concrete slab. And the city, all the statues were getting this wax. So the city was like, you know what we got to do? We got to give these skateboarders their own space so they could skateboard. And they did, right here at the Art Museum. I used to watch the Made in America Festival. I watched it for free here. I would come to the skate park, walk up the steps. Who did we see? Cardi B. I saw Cardi B. I saw Coldplay. All for free. Okay. This is the Schuylkill River Trail. Oh boy. We're gonna... Over there is University City, 30th Street Station, all that stuff's on the other side of the Schuylkill River. And this is one of the greatest walking trails you can explore in the city. It's the better the weather that gets, the more crowded it is. Here we are, the University of Pennsylvania. There's a protest going on. It seems rather peaceful. I don't hear any protest or chants, or usually you'll get like the drum lines or something going on. You got some police over here. You got police all the way in the crowd, but they're not like on the border. I guess they're just watching. I saw on the news that the University of Pennsylvania told these people, yeah, you gotta get getting, and they're still here. Let's go. Oh, it's a frat party, hun. Oh. There it is, the Wharton School. Walking on campus. Ooh. Yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. I don't know the words to this song. It's a good song, though. Katy Perry's the best. Oh, there he is. Ben Franklin, how you doing, cuz? Just sitting there reading the Pennsylvania Gazette. That's the newspaper he published. There's a lot of stuff going on campus today. There's the protest, which I'm kind of just trying to avoid. You got that. And then you got, I think the Penn Relays might be happening, which is like this big relay race. Not a big relay race. It's a big track and field meet. Look at the steps to this building. Yo, cuz. Ain't that nice? Yeah, they're nice. All right, anyway. So they got this big race thing happening this weekend down here. Bill Cosby used to be a big part of the Penn Relays. Where am I at? I'm at 37th Street. Jesus Christ. Really cool train station back here now, right? Look at this. That's a trolley station. Yeah. Yeah, my little brother, my baby brother, went to Wharton. I helped him move in. I'll have to tell him to take a peek at this video. I remember the day he moved in, I helped him carry luggage into his dorm room. He's doing all right for himself. I'm very proud of my little brother. He's doing good. Works for a big-time company doing big-time things. Also, that's the college Donald Trump went to, if you're into little fun facts. Where am I at? Oh, there it is, the love statue. We're looking for that. Chained up. Graduation weekend. You got a lot of people taking graduation photos. Stinks they can't do that here today. Pennsylvania University, founded by Ben Franklin, 1749. A lot of Ben Franklin statues. Man, the building and the architecture in this area, like a lot of areas in the city, incredible. Yeah, so the protesters are in that little island. It's not that big. It might be, I don't know, 20 yards of tents and flags and signs. There's a pathway, and on the other side of the pathway, there's a bunch of cops. They keep going back and forth. There's a guy on the phone. They keep going back and forth talking to the protesters. I don't know. It's whatever. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, my question is, I'm all for people protesting. I really am. Oh, look, there's a peace sign. Isn't that symbolic? Sometimes I think about when you do a protest. Check out this peace sign. When you do a protest, how much are you really making a difference here? I guess it is bringing attention to the Palestine issue. I guess, but. You know, I did just see on Twitter that they were talking about a ceasefire. Hamas has to agree to it. So. Here, this is the Penn Relays. This is back there in the background. That's Franklin Field. That's where the Eagles used to play football, back in the 60s. And I've never attended the Penn Relays. The only time I ever wanted to go was I had a possibility of meeting Bill Cosby, and I didn't go. So I saw a lot of police cars. I thought maybe they were here for the protest, but they're not. They're here for the Penn Relays. I really could spend all day just looking at the architecture on Penn's campus. But the clouds are getting darker, which means rain is on its way. Oh, look at that, Casey Neistat. There he is. Big fan. All right. Trying to get back to the art museum. I have 1 bar of battery, and guess what? Raindrops keep falling on my head. And I'm carrying $1,000 worth of electronics. All right, I'm now in Drexel University, and check out this building. Look at the molding up there. Ain't that fantastic? University City, they call it. You see, there's a lot of universities in the area. We're trying to conserve battery power. We're trying to go downhill. There's a bunch of food trucks. There's the famous Jimmy truck. Got to try that. That's a good branding idea. You just put famous in the title. And then people were like, yeah, you know what? It has to be good. They're famous. 315. Oh, look at this. You got more sculptures. Nice. Yeah, you can spend the day just walking around looking at the statues. I don't know why you would do that, but you can. All right. There it is. Drexel University. All right. 30th Street Station. It's a train station, hon. Look how big it is. You see, back in the 20s, we had this thing called the Depression. So the President of the United States said, you know what we'll do? We'll just make a lot of projects all across the country. Everybody will get jobs building these massive train stations, post offices, all types of things. That was the big plan. And now we have these magnificent buildings that there's no reason for the train stations to be as big as they are. But if you go up and down the East Coast, especially New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., magnificent train stations. All right. Oh, sorry. Jeez, I didn't know that was going to happen. I apologize. Huh? Yeah, they don't make it like this, hon. Oh, there's a bird in here. Smells like coffee. I love it. I know I was just here recently. We're not going to be in here for a long time. Movie Trading Places was filmed here. I always point that out when I come here. There's the arrival gate. I've taken the train from here one time. I went to Washington, D.C. to go see a baseball game with Adam the Woo. We went to see the Tampa Bay Rays play the Washington Nationals in the battle of who gives a shit versus who gives a fuck. And I think the Rays won. It was a good time. I had fun. There's another statue. This is for the men who served, the men and women of the Pennsylvania Railroad who laid their lives during World War II. They're doing a lot of construction. If you look over on this side of the building, they have all these walls up. There's a whole other portion, and there's another portion over here, a 30th Street Station. Thank you. Open sesame. Open sesame. All right. Yeah, man, check out these columns. Yeah, and this is going to be another one of those longer scooter rides. Let me know if you're enjoying the longer scooter rides. Get to see a little bit more of the city. Yeah, look at all the skyscrapers and construction. There we go. Let's get that. We're trying to get to the art museum. Everybody coming and going. You get a train, you go to New York City. It's not that expensive. I heard that they're coming up with a train that could take you to Wildwood, New Jersey. All right. So this is to get on the highway. We're not going to do this. We're gonna pause because it's raining. This is the greatest thing ever. Look at this. It's for your bike. I guess you could use it for your scooter too, like I just did. But bravo to the person who invented that. All right, we got the rain coming down. Yeah, I think you could take this trail and it'll get you all the way down to Manayunk. And if you get to Manayunk, you can go another 16 miles and you'll wind up in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. There it is. And the art museum's back. Oh, I would say it's about a mile from here. I have no battery power. All right. We're next to the art museum. Uh-oh, chains popping. Yeah. Whenever I was talking about the hurricane that flooded this area, this whole section right here, you couldn't even walk past because it was all underwater. And they're doing renovations to this bridge right now. Getting near the Fairmount Waterworks. Go down there, there's a little trail. People usually go fishing around here. Right back there, that's the that waterfall. Isn't really a waterfall, it's more of a dam. That's the Fairmount Dam. Back there, that's Boathouse Road. If you come by at nighttime and you're stuck on that highway, because, you know, I think that's is that the Schuylkill Expressway? Whatever it is, it shouldn't be called an expressway because you never go fast on that highway. But you can look at Boathouse Road. It's all lit up now, hon. And the rain's coming down a little bit harder. See people run out this space here and they cater it for weddings and all types of events. And I think that's it. I think we saw a lot today. We did the art museum. We saw sculptures. We went to the Rocky store. We went to University City. There's a whole lot to see and do here in the greatest city in the world, Philadelphia. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Please hit the like button. Please, please, listen. I need to get 50,000 subscribers. I don't know why. It looks like a good number. So if you can, please subscribe. Hit the like button. If you enjoyed this video, why not share it with somebody? You could book me on Cameo. I can wish somebody a happy Mother's Day, a happy birthday, a happy Earth Day, a happy whatever. Happy May Day. Is that even a thing? May Day, May Day. Dominic Barber. Yeah, I guess that's it. And yeah. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Toodles!